The Ford Galaxy waited on a double yellow line outside his North London home for 40 minutes on Tuesday before making the 6-mile journey to Westminster. Mr Corbyn lives in Islington and is also the Labour MP for Islington North. Last week, Islington Borough Council, along with neighbouring Hackney, proposed a ban on diesel cars, with drivers flouting the air pollution crackdown facing £130 fines, despite styling himself as an eco-warrior, complaining that air pollution is killing children. The DVLA database reveals Mr Corbyn's mode of transport emits a hefty 189 grams of carbon dioxide, putting it in the fourth highest vehicle tax band. The 2.2-litre engine can only manage 36 mpg. On average, the same as a 17-seat Ford Transit minibus. It's clear Mr Corbyn is one of the few, not the many, whom he lectures. Andrew Bridgen. Tory MP Andrew Bridgen last night accused Mr Corbyn of breathtaking hypocrisy. He's like one of the old Soviet leaders, riding around in his ZIL while the rest of his comrades are on bicycles, he said. Once again, it's a case of do as I say, not as I do. It's clear Mr Corbyn is one of the few, not the many, whom he lectures. The shiny 5-door silver car arrived at the left-wing Labour leader's 3-bedroom terrace home just before 9 a.m. on January 30th, but the populist politician left the driver waiting for 40 minutes on double yellow lines. A traffic warden in a high-visibility vest approached but immediately appeared to recognise the car and did not issue a ticket. Mr Corbyn emerged from his home just after 9:32 a.m., placed his bag in the back and walked off to the shops while the car remained parked on double yellow lines before returning 5 minutes later. Camillo Tominim. Corbyn preaches about air pollution but uses a toxin-pumping diesel car. DVLA records reveal the license number, which we are not disclosing for security reasons, belongs to a titanium TCDI auto which falls into the J tax band, costing £280 a year. The Grace and Favour car is sufficiently polluting to qualify for Labour London Mayor Sadiq Khan's ultra-low emission zone charge from April 2019, when diesel vehicles which do not meet Euro 6 standards will be charged £24 to drive into central London. A keen cyclist who does not own a car, Mr Corbyn was offered a chauffeur-driven car by the government car service when he became leader of the opposition in 2015. In a TV interview during the leadership contest, he refused to say whether he would take up the perk, fearful it would appear to contradict his anti-austerity, man of the people persona. It is understood he was advised to give up his bike for security reasons and accept the official driver, even though he lives less than half a mile from a tube station and could commute to Westminster on the Underground in 30 minutes. Camillo Tominim. Corbyn lives in Islington and is also the Labour MP for Islington North. Driving during rush hour can take up to 1 hour and 5 minutes and incurs a £12.50 congestion charge. Alternatively, he could catch a bus from his road straight to Trafalgar Square, which is just a mile from his parliamentary office. Former Tory MP Andrew Percy criticised the move at the time, saying, Jeremy Corbyn's supporters on Twitter are trolling people about privilege, but at the first sniff of a perk, Jeremy Corbyn succumbs to a taxpayer-funded car. He should do what the rest of us do, get a standard rail ticket or walk. Mr Corbyn, 68, courted controversy in 2016 when he claimed he had been forced to sit on the floor of a ram-packed Virgin train, posting a video of his plight on the London to Newcastle upon Tyne journey. The rail operator disputed the claim and released CCTV footage of Mr Corbyn walking past free seats beforehand. Parliament TV. Jeremy Corbyn has frequently commented on air pollution. A self-styled environmentalist who was applauded last year in the Greenpeace area at Glastonbury Festival has frequently commented on air pollution, tweeting last April, "Air pollution is now so bad our children are suffering while the Tories just run our country down." Mr Corbyn said at the time that there were terrible levels of air pollution in certain parts of the country which had to be dealt with. He suggested there needed to be a policy on the phasing out of diesel, but it would have to be done in a way that ensured you don't punish people. Labour has vowed to bring in a new Clean Air Act, including a network of clean air zones, if it is elected. On National Clean Air Day last June, Mr Corbyn tweeted, "Labour reaffirms commitment to tackling illegal air quality." Monday, June 26, 2017, Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn in the Greenpeace area at Glastonbury Festival in March 2015. He tweeted, "Air pollution is awful. We need tougher regulation. The UK's 50 worst spots for air pollution are all in London." During a ding-dong with David E. Cameron during Prime Minister's questions in March 2016, Mr Corbyn repeatedly questioned the former Prime Minister on clean air, saying, "The Royal College of Physicians estimates that air pollution costs our economy £20 billion a year. The failure to deal with air pollution is killing people. Why can't the Prime Minister hurry up action to make us comply with international law and, above all, help the health of the people of this country?" A spokesman for Mr Corbyn confirmed the car was provided by the government car service. "You need to speak to them about it," he said. The government car service website states that the fleet includes low-emission vehicles,